What's up guys, John Ross here from TestPrepInsight.com, and today we are here to talk about the Princeton Review LSAT prep course. Now, as we do with all of the courses we review, our team of test prep experts has actually purchased this course, used it to study, and played around with all of the features it has to offer. So now we're ready to bring you our final opinion and verdict on whether we think this course is worth the money. But real quick before we get down to it, if you guys could do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and drop us a comment below. That would be hugely appreciated. We're only able to bring you guys all of this awesome content totally free through the support of you guys, our viewers, so thank you. Now if you're ready, let's get to it. Okay guys, let's kick it off by talking about pricing and course options. Now Princeton Review gives you 3 different course formats to choose from, each with its own features and price points. These are the 1. Self-paced course, 2. Fundamentals course, and 3. The LSAT 165 Plus. So let's start with the self-paced course. It's Princeton's most basic self-study package and will run you right around $800. This option will give you access to on-demand video lessons, practice questions, some simulated exams, and the other standard essentials that you get with any DIY course. Next up, the Fundamentals course. This is Princeton's flagship offering and will cost you just about $1,100. This course is basically the same as the self-paced, but with 30 hours of live class time. Lastly, if you're targeting Stanford or Yale or another top-tier school, Princeton Review is looking out for you with their LSAT 165 Plus. This course guarantees a score of 165 or better, noting some restrictions, and it really amps up the level of prep time and material. It comes at a high price though and will cost you almost $1,700. If you're looking to save some money here, make sure to check out the description below. Princeton is always running promos on these packages, and we do our best to round up any discounts and codes we can grab and always put them down below for you to save you guys some money. Now that we got the lay of the land with pricing, let's get into the weeds and talk about quality of prep materials, specifically our thoughts on them. Guys, I'll kick it off by saying, by and large, we were very impressed with Princeton's coursework. Their curriculum is comprehensive, it has a great flow to it, and you just get a ton of resources. Specifically, you'll get 150 plus hours of on-demand video lessons, a hefty stack of prep books, thousands of practice problems, official practice tests, problem explanations, and live class sessions, except obviously for the self-paced course. Guys, as compared to other courses, this is a ton of study material, especially on the video lesson front, which can be a huge benefit to visual learners. And in terms of pure volume, this is really only rivaled by Kaplan and Blueprint. Now, in terms of the quality of these features, let's kick it off with the video lessons. If you're the type of student that likes to watch an instructor on screen, work in practice problems on a whiteboard, and getting that face-to-face interaction, you might not love these videos. You never actually see a person on screen in the Princeton lessons. Instead, what you get is a more dynamic type learning module than a true video lecture. This lesson rolls through on-screen text and notes, practice problems and drills, all while an instructor voices over with their commentary. So while not a true video lesson, we found it to be highly effective. You can probably tell by now this is a video review, so I'm moving pretty quickly here. If you want to see some samples of these video lessons or maybe a deeper analysis of this, make sure to check out the description below. I've got a link over to our full website, TestPrepInsight.com, where we have a full written review of the Princeton LSAT prep course. And there we go a lot deeper and provide a ton of detail for you guys. All right, the Princeton prep books. So when you sign up with Princeton for their LSAT prep course, you're gonna get a hefty stack of books. And when I say hefty, I mean it. You're gonna get 5 hard copy books, each packed with text lessons, sample problems, drills, test strategies, and more. With these books, you're definitely getting your money's worth. They're detailed, analytical, and extremely comprehensive. I'm not sure these books alone would be enough to help you score what you want, but when used in combination with the online content and class sessions, they are a killer study resource. And speaking of live classes, as I mentioned at the top of this video, if you decide to roll with Princeton's Fundamentals or 165 Plus course, you're gonna get to attend a number of live class sessions. To be precise, the Fundamentals course revolves around 30 hours of live class time, while the LSAT 165 Plus course is gonna give you 84 hours of class time. In either event, we found the live lectures we attended to be extremely helpful. The Princeton lecturers were generally very smart and seemed to be pretty approachable as well. If you're the type of person that needs a live class to keep you focused, or maybe you just want the extra juice you get with live class time, we were definitely fans of the Princeton classes. Okay guys, before we jump into the analysis of the practice materials, I just want to real quick tell you about the Test Prep Insight Monthly Giveaway Club. Every month we give $300 in Amazon gift cards to one of our lucky subscribers, just as a way of saying thank you for the support. Now, if you want to be eligible for the $300, you just have to do 4 quick, simple things. 1, subscribe to this channel. 2, like this video. 3, drop us a comment below. And 4, share a link to our website on one of your social channels like Facebook or Twitter. That's it. You can do it in literally less than a minute, and you're going to get $300 in Amazon cash that you can use for whatever you like. Use it for prep books, study materials, or an ant farm. I don't care, whatever you want. Now let's just get back to it. Now at this point, you might be wondering about the quality of Princeton's practice material. Fear not. Princeton provides nothing but official, previously used LSAT questions and exams. That's right. Every practice question you see with Princeton, whether through their online platform, prep book, or diagnostic exam, has appeared on a real LSAT in the past. This is a huge benefit. And it doesn't get more realistic in terms of practice material than what they're offering. That said, this feature is not unique to Princeton, as just about every prep company out there today uses these same questions from LSAC, the makers of the exam. Just a few more quick hit points that I want to cover before we wrap this video up. 1. While we didn't find Princeton's user interface to be anything special, they do offer a cool split view of their online content that allows you to work through the material in their suggested order, or you can proceed through the content based on subject, which covers material in groupings generally based on sections of the exam. 2. Princeton Review does have a score increase guarantee. Their guarantee only promises a score increase of at least 1 point, but it's still a guarantee at the end of the day. And on a related note, if you take their LSAT 165 Plus course, as mentioned, they will guarantee you a score of 165 or better, but do note the strict terms around that. Next, in terms of content access period, you're going to get 120 days of access to your material with Princeton. This is roughly 4 months and should be plenty for most students, unless you're planning for some prolonged study period. Finally, on the topic of mobile apps, Princeton Review doesn't have one, at least for their LSAT course. Whether this is a big deal to you will totally depend on how you like to study, but I would just note that their online platform is mobile friendly. Okay team, let's get down to the verdict on Princeton Review's LSAT prep course. In short, after a full review of this course, our team's consensus is that you can't really go wrong with Princeton Review for your LSAT prep. Their video lessons are a little different than most, but are still rock solid in terms of the content and delivery. And their practice material is as good as it gets, being all official practice material from LSAC. And more, we found their live class sessions to be hugely helpful, and we'd recommend these for anyone that might have procrastination issues or just trouble focusing when doing self-study. While some of the lessons and classes felt a little sterile at times, the bottom line is that this is top-notch instruction, and Princeton gives you more than you need to prep for the LSAT. Okay guys, that about wraps up our review of the Princeton Review LSAT prep course. I hope you have found this video helpful. If so, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and drop us a comment below about what you thought. That would be hugely appreciated. And if you want to learn more about other LSAT prep courses, or perhaps where Princeton Review lands on our list of best LSAT prep courses, make sure to check out the description below. I've got a link over to our full website, testprepinsight.com, where we have a ton of great content about the LSAT. All right guys, that does it. As always, best of luck, and see you in the next one.